This first song I wrote about, and I know that you guys will totally be into this, I wrote it about how crappy Michigan can be in the wintertime. So, I feel like we'll all relate to this. And it's a good day for it because it's gorgeous outside, and this day was the day I was trying to trick myself into thinking it was when I wrote this in the depths of February, so it's called 7 Below.
Oh, wait. I almost forgot about my drummer.
I'm cheap. Bad jokes are a part of the set. I apologize in advance. It's 7 below. It's starting to snow again, and wouldn't you know? I feel that chill right down in my town. Oh, baby, come home. We'll get warm and we'll make like there ain't no more storm. Let's pretend that it's some bright sunny day. Not leaving this bed. My frozen feet feel just like they're dead. Oh, can't we instead have like birds are sleeping their dead, and maybe we just might make it alright through this long, cold, dark, and blustery plight. To see daylight on some bright sunny day. Don't give me no reason to go outside today. Wrapped up in my blanket with my darling all the way. Just a month of this season is enough to make me sad. That's it, I quit. Let's pack up our and it's starting to snow again, and wouldn't you know? I feel that chill right down in my towns. Oh, baby, come home. We'll get warm and we'll make like there ain't no storm. Let's pretend that it's some bright sunny day. Kinda like today. I swear that wasn't me. I turned my phone off. Here's a weird combo for you. Tom Waits on the ukulele. Right? huge Tom Waits fan. I used to do a Tom Waits tribute night. Yeah. All Michigan musicians doing all Tom Waits songs all night. It was really cool. This is one of his best and one of my favorites. It's about tiny men filled with whiskey. It's called Jockey Full of Bourbon. She said, $100 makes it dark inside. Well, and $1 million in a drop-dead suit. Dust spring on the downtown terrain. $2 pistol, but the gun won't shoot. I'm on the corner in the pouring rain. Well, hey, little bird, fly away home. Your house is on fire, chilling out alone. Hey, little bird, fly away home. Your house is on fire, chilling out alone. Oh, hey, little bird, fly away home. Chilling out alone. Hey, little bird, fly away over your house is on fire. And you're chilling out alone. Thank you. I love pairing creepy and cute. It's just great. It just makes sense to me. Oh, speaking of cute, does anybody remember the Animaniacs? Oh, I knew you guys were cool. I knew it. So this is actually, like I mentioned earlier, I've been performing live for 23 years. Yeah, I'm a masochist, I know. But I never thought that I would learn how to play the ukulele, and I learned because a friend of mine gave me a banjo-lele. And I still have it. It's at home. It's my pride and joy. And when I started playing the ukulele, I never thought that I would get this far. I was always just like, oh, it'll be fun. And, but it opened up a whole new world for me. Because I was stuck playing the acoustic guitar, which is boring. Everybody plays acoustic guitar. And that banjo lately changed my life. It really did. And I started writing differently. And better, if you ask me. I started having more fun. I took life way less seriously. So if there's one thing that can be learned from playing the ukulele, it's that life should not be taken so seriously, you guys. Yeah. And on that note, here's a cartoon song. Which legit, this is the hardest song I have ever learned. Ever. I couldn't believe it. But yeah, I finally got it. It took me a while. My poor husband knows the lyrics better than I do. I swear he woke me up screaming them in the night one time. But, you know, what we do for art, it's important, right? Anyway, this one's called Yakko's Universe. It's actually a spoof of a Monty Python song. Yeah, they were spoofing Monty Python for kids, you guys. Just FYI. Everybody lives on a street in a city or a village or a inside a country which is part of a continent which sits upon the planet known as Earth. And the Earth is a ball filled with oceans and some mountains which is out there spinning silently in space. And living on this Earth are the plants and the animals and also the entire human race. It's a great big universe and we're all really puny. We're just tiny little specks about the size of Mickey Rooney. It's big and black and inky. We are small and dinky. It's a big universe and we're not. And we're part of a vast interplanetary system stretching 700 billion miles long. With 9 planets and a sun, we think Earth's the only one that has life in it, although we could be wrong. Across the interstellar void are a billion asteroids, including meteors and Halley's Comet too. And there's over 50 moons floating out there like balloons in this panoramic trillion-mile view. It's a great big universe and we're all really puny. We're just tiny little specks about the size of Mickey Rooney. It's big and black and inky. We are small and dinky. It's a big universe and we're not. And still we're just a speck amidst 100 billion stars, a galaxy they call Milky Way. It's 600 trillion miles from one end to the other, and still that's just a fraction of the way. 'Cause there's 100 million galaxies that spread across the sky, including constellations, planets, moons, and stars. So the universe extends to a place that never ends, which is probably just inside a little jar. It's a great big universe and we're all really puny. We're just tiny little specks about the size of Mickey Rooney. It's big and black and inky. We are small and dinky. It's a big universe and we're not. It's a great big universe and we're all really puny. We're just tiny little specks about the size of Mickey Rooney. It's big and black and inky. We are small and dinky. It's a big if you go back and you watch Monty Python, The Meaning of Life, and you watch the Galaxy song, you'd be like, oh, okay, I see where she was going with that. All right. Yes, this is a kazoo. Give me just one moment while I make sure that it's in tune. Sounds great. That is the worst joke that I know. It's more for me than it is for you guys. I apologize. I have a couple more left for you guys. Thank you so much for coming out and supporting Mighty Uke Day. This is just an amazing festival. I'm so happy to have been asked back. Give it up one more time for Ben, putting this all together. Thank you guys for having me. I'm streamable where all streamable things are streaming. That's the internet. These last 2 songs are not mine. I was going to play originals, but these are just way too fun. And they're the oldest songs I know. And I'm kind of a preservationist of sorts, as I have a kazoo. Whatever. Anyway, this first song is a Fats Waller tune from the Prohibition era. So this is from like 1932. 31, maybe. But it's called When You're a Viper. I can't tell you how many times I've hit this thing on the mic and it's just gone. It's bad. All right. So I dreamed about a reefer's 5 feet long, highly everything is dandy. Just step right down to the candy store and get your kicks up at having candy. Then you know your little body's spent. You just don't care if you don't pay rent. The sky's high, so am I, 'cause I'm a viper. Oh, when your boat gets dry, I feel just the time at high. So everything is dandy. Just step right down to that candy store and get your kicks up at having candy. Then you know your little body's spent. You just don't care if you don't pay rent. The sky is high, so am I, 'cause I'm a viper. Thank you. This last song, I broke up a fight in London with. No, I did. You run up on a group of guys trying to fight with this, and they just don't know what to do. Which was the point. I was like, maybe if I confuse them enough, they'll stop. And I was already set up in Soho, so I was like, I'm gonna try it out. So I ran up to them, and I played them this song. And it's called My Window Faces the South. It's a Bob Wills tune. This is from the 20s. And it's super fun. Once again, thanks for having me. My name is Megan Dooley. Check me out online. I hope you have a great weekend, and thanks again.